Hey, what's up, everybody? Year number 14. 14 years on YouTube. You know, it's one of those things where past a certain point, it stops becoming surprising and it's just like, what the hell? It's 14 years. You know, I remember the 7th anniversary video. And that was a huge deal at the time. It's like, 10 years, that was 4 years ago. 5 years, I mean, like, I didn't even celebrate 5 years on this channel. But, it's just incredible. I've been on YouTube for so long. I've been on YouTube for the majority of my life. I've been watching YouTube for over 15 years. And I would have made a channel sooner if I had a camera. Unquestionably. I probably would have a channel from, like, May or June of 2009. But yeah, here we are after 14 years. I just the world has changed so much. Everything has changed so much. Even in the last 5 years, the last 10, and we're almost to 15. I mean, it's just crazy. And the thing I want to get out of the way first, because it's the simple part and the part that matters, is I just want to say thanks to everybody who watches the videos, everybody who's supported me over the last 14 years, almost decade and a half, because it's just incredible to me. I have received very, very nice comments on here. There have been people that have been very helpful. There have been people who have been just supportive with all the crap that's going on. And yeah, I appreciate all that. I just think it's incredible. And I'm very glad that my videos have helped people. I do this mostly just for entertainment purposes, just mostly for just my own sake, just because it's something that I've always done. But when I can, if I can do something that will help somebody else out, I will. And I'm very glad that I've had the opportunity to use this channel as a platform for that. And it has reached definitely some people, which is good. And yeah, it's just I say it every year. It's pretty much the same stuff, or the same stuff as in my 1000th video. And yeah, just I appreciate everything, especially this year. I've probably gotten like 75 subs this year. I've probably gotten more like 90 subs this year, actually, which is just incredible. That's the most in any year ever. When the 1000th video came out, I jumped up from like 352 subs or something like that to like 422. And it was a slow climb before that. It hasn't climbed much since that video, but I attribute that mostly to the fact that I haven't been making many videos since then. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who's joining me. I mean, it's incredible that even after all this time I could have such a boom increase without actually having changed anything, And I can get into that here in a bit, but I appreciate all that. All of the new subs, all of the support that I got on that video. I appreciate that, and definitely the people that understood and sympathized with my plight here that resulted from that video. And so that's what I'll start to move into, because I just have to talk to you guys about how I feel, because I'm not particularly pleased. I'm thrilled with the support. That's the best part of this channel to me at this point. But this year, 2023, for YouTube has not been a very good year. I made less videos this year than I did in 2012, which is that's really saying something. One of the 2009, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those are the only years that I made less videos than this one. I mean, I know that's a lot of years, but when you get to 14, I mean, when I committed myself to YouTube in 2015, it was 100 plus videos every year. 2017, I made over 200 videos in the same year. And here I'm at like, what, 43, 44, something like that. And so that, I mean, it's precipitous, the drop off. And that's not necessarily the point, though. but it's just I haven't been doing a whole hell of a lot with the channel, and when I have, it's been kind of, I don't know, because that 1,000th video debacle, because for anybody who wasn't around then or doesn't remember, because when I made that 1,000th video, I had all kinds of problems with the comments being censored and just goofy stuff. And it led on to a string of videos that had similar issues, and there's been other stuff I've been having problems with, like the fact that to this day, if people post links in my comments, even if they're approved users, they just can't, they don't come through. Just all these little nagging problems, and you know, it really fatigues me. And I've had problems with YouTube for years, but it's really at the point where it's so shattered and busted up as a website that it's hopeless for me to try to. I have no power over YouTube. I cannot change the fact that it's busted like this. I can't apply any remedies. So the fact that I am powerless in the situation is really demoralizing, and it does affect my ability to do anything here, because again, I care about the feedback, and that also becomes a problem, because like I care about what do people want to watch, but I never really have gauged that. I try to kind of watch what gets views and what doesn't. I never really cared about that so much, but as more people have subbed and more people are actively involved, I begin to care more about what other people think. And because if they're a fan of me, you know, it's like, why are they a fan of me? I think about that kind of stuff, and it kind of also affects my perception of things and how to move forward. Because, I mean, I had a lot of momentum for a very long time, starting with 2015 when I came back, and I was just making video, and I was going on and on. And then things started to peter out in like 2018, 2019. But we were still at a very high level, and then you get into 2020, and then 21 we fell under the 100 video a year mark, and then it's just been less and less basically since then. And that momentum really fizzled out in a big way, and I just kind of exhausted myself. And when you get to the point of having over 1,000 videos on the channel, it's just like I've done a lot. I've done pretty much everything that I would want to, and that's especially like because I kind of mismanaged the channel for a long time, especially in like 2018, 2019. I let the channel basically fall apart. Maybe it doesn't seem so in retrospect to something, like if you just go through it, but like I just let things go in a stupid way, and it was just bad. It was not good. And I kind of went on for a while after that without any kind of focus, without any real desire to do anything than just continue posting for the fact of continuing to post, just to do it. And I've spent the last couple of years just trying to kind of correct that and recenter myself somewhere. And that recentering is over. I've kind of come back to my roots this year and last year even. I've done, like, a lot of the videos that I've done in the last year and a half are videos that I would have wanted to do in YouTube back in 2010, 11, 12. My vision for the channel, if I would have had the equipment and if I was a bit more mature to be able to actually put effort into it in a way that I would want to, I would have done a lot of these videos back then, back when they would have been more relevant. And so you get this image of this antiquated channel, and you know, I'm kind of stuck in that image, and I don't know what is there for me beyond that image, beyond like a 2012 channel, this second generation YouTube channel that this one is. What is there for me beyond that? Where do I go to move past that? Because I'm at the point where I've exhausted all of my ideas. I've fulfilled everything that I wanted to make on this channel has already been made. Everything I ever had set out as a goal with this channel, it's been done. So what the hell do I do with it now? And that's the big dilemma, because I've I exhausted myself, and then I went back and kind of recalibrated the channel, and then what is there to do after that? I've fixed it. I've made the channel something that I'm proud of. Where do I go from there? Because I don't care about being successful necessarily. I don't want to make this a career. I have no interest in it at all. I would not monetize the channel. I don't care. I know just from even my own time here that I would be very stressed trying to keep up making videos, because it is a really tough job. I mean, a lot of people just don't realize the amount of effort that does go into being a YouTuber, and that's really not something that I'm willing to do. So I would never make it a career, and therefore it's just whatever. It's a hobbyist thing, and I just don't know how to extrapolate that into more videos or into a sustainable future for a channel. I just don't. And I'm just so tired, guys. I'm so tired of this place. I really am. I'm so tired of the way that things have evolved. Because I basically, in addition to all this, I basically feel like I'm just a guest here. I don't own this. I don't own anything here. I don't own my channel. It doesn't belong to me. That's what it feels like. Because, I mean, and technically it doesn't. Because, I mean, it's YouTube. They can do whatever the hell they want to my channel. But it really feels like I'm just beholden to the whims of Google. And I have been for some time. And it's like, that is just demoralizing, because the fact that I've been hit so hard this year by all of this nonsense, it's like, will they ever give me a break? And it's not just a me thing. It's just the way that YouTube is. It's the site. Everybody has these problems that's on YouTube. Some of them, though, it's just wacky. It's just it goes beyond anything that I would have expected to happen, because it's just so bizarre how busted things have become with YouTube. And like, I didn't say anything about this because I didn't really think it was worth bringing up, because I don't want to go on and on and on and keep making videos about the same shit. But I have community guidelines strikes on my channel right now on videos that are half a decade old. They were up for years, and then YouTube decides that they're just not appropriate anymore. And because, I mean, it's this Overton window of what's acceptable on YouTube because of COPA and other things. And my videos apparently are falling out of that range, which is incredulous to me. Absolutely ridiculous. And I appealed these guideline strikes, and you know what? The appeal was denied within seconds. A human didn't review that. So you get into that problem of the community guidelines. Like, will I have a channel in a year? Will I get to 15 years? Because my channel could just disappear because videos that I made in the mid-2010s or earlier are now considered unacceptable. And it's just like, because it's an AI system probably that strikes these videos down, so what's going to be considered acceptable? And it just dismayed me, the fact that a video that's been up for half a decade is suddenly in violation of the community guidelines when it wouldn't have been at the time. And for absolutely preposterous reasons in the first place. I'm not going to go into the details because this is going on too long already. But, I mean, I just don't know what to do, because I'm exhausted with this thing. And everything else is... Guys, the world has changed. The world has just changed since I was into YouTube. It's not 2012 anymore. It's not 2015. It's not 2017. It's just not. We're almost in 2024. And modern YouTube is shorts and fucking, this guy's like, oh, and his fucking thumbnail and like all of this stuff that I won't play party to any of it. And so I end up with this channel that's still popping off in views randomly, but it's unsustainable, and I have no direct future. So it's just difficult. It's just difficult for me to assess what I want to do. And hopefully you understand that. Just because, you know, I don't know. Things have affected this channel more than I would have expected. And, you know, you just get to the point where it's like, what do you do? Because the only binary choice that I actually have to make with regards to my channel is make videos or don't make videos. Anything else is out of my hands. I have no control over anything that happens. Nothing. No control at all. And I can't see the future. I don't know what's going to happen. If I knew what would happen, it would be great. If I knew just status quo, we go on, then fine. But if I lose my channel, then what's the point in continuing? And I mean, I have all my videos backed up. That's not the problem. It's just, you know, I would not come back if I lost the channel. That would just be the end of that. So, yeah, it's just, that's where I'm at in terms of my thinking. It's just, it's difficult. This site has squeezed me out. Google has squeezed me out, and it's tough. And it's a sadder note than I would have wanted to put on for a video like this, but that's just my thoughts. And we're at the end of the year. I don't know when. I'm probably going to do a pickups video in the next couple weeks. But yeah. So I mean, we move on. We keep going. But I view this channel now in a similar way to how I viewed it back in like 2013, 2014. I just make videos when I feel like it. I make a video if there's something I want to make a video on. No quotas, no series, no anything. Not now. In the future, that very well could change. It would be nice if it would change, honestly. But I'm not going to force anything. So, those are my thoughts. Again, thanks everybody for all the support. I do really appreciate that part. That part has been just tremendous. Much more than I would have ever expected. Especially this year. And, 14 years. You know, I looked at all of the anniversary videos in preparation for this one. And, the very first one that I made was for 6 years. And I said, here's to another 6 years, and I don't think I'll make it because of YouTube's bull crap. Well, 6 years after that would have been 2021, so we're already 2 years past that, and I'm still here, but YouTube's bull crap, it is starting to put the squeeze on, so it's funny how it is. So anyway, again, thanks everybody, and I will see you in the new year. In 2024, the 15th year of Ben Our Lego. Catch you guys later.